Dharma is a word that carries deep meaning in Buddhism. At its core, Dharma refers to the teachings of the Buddha, the path to understanding the truth of life. But Dharma is not just an abstract concept or something reserved for monks and scholars. It is practical wisdom that guides how we live, think, and act. In simple terms, Dharma means the way things are. It represents the natural order of the universe, the truth that exists beyond human opinion or belief. When we align ourselves with Dharma, we live in harmony with this truth. Imagine a river flowing steadily toward the ocean. If we flow with the current, our journey is smooth. But if we try to swim against it, life becomes difficult. Dharma is like that current. It's the natural flow of life, and our role is to understand it and follow it. In Buddhism, Dharma is also the teachings that help us reduce suffering and find peace. The Buddha gave us tools like the Four Noble Truths and the Eightfold Path, which show us how to live with wisdom, compassion, and mindfulness. These teachings remind us that suffering often comes from misunderstanding or resisting the way things are. When we cling to what we want or push away what we don't, we create inner struggle. Dharma helps us let go of this resistance and see the world with clarity. You might wonder, how does this apply to me? I'm not a monk or a scholar. That's a fair question. The beauty of Dharma is that it's universal. It applies to everyone, no matter who they are or where they live. Whether you're a teacher, a parent, or a retiree, Dharma offers guidance on how to live a meaningful life. It's not about perfection or rigid rules. It's about learning to see things as they truly are and acting in ways that bring peace to yourself and those around you. Dharma teaches us that our actions matter. Each choice we make, no matter how small, contributes to the balance or imbalance of our lives. By understanding and practicing Dharma, we create a foundation for a life of kindness, patience, and understanding. This is the heart of Dharma, a timeless truth that helps us navigate life's challenges with wisdom and grace. Dharma isn't just about grand ideas or spiritual enlightenment. It's also about the small, everyday choices we make. In fact, it is through these seemingly minor decisions that we bring Dharma into our lives and create a ripple effect of peace and understanding. Consider your morning routine. Perhaps you wake up feeling rushed or distracted, your mind already occupied with the day ahead. Instead of reacting to this stress, you can take a moment to pause and center yourself. Even something as simple as taking 3 deep breaths or expressing gratitude for a new day can align you with Dharma. It's not about doing something extraordinary. It's about being present and mindful in the moment. Dharma teaches us to act with intention. Imagine you're in a conversation and someone says something that irritates you. Your instinct might be to snap back, but Dharma encourages you to pause and consider, will my words add to harmony or will they create more conflict? By choosing a kind or neutral response, you reduce suffering, not just for the other person, but also for yourself. These small choices extend to how we treat ourselves too. For example, when faced with a decision about what to eat or how to spend your free time, Dharma reminds us to seek balance. Are you nourishing your body or are you giving in to unhealthy habits? Are you taking time to rest or are you caught in the cycle of busyness? These are not always easy questions, but asking them helps us make choices that support our well-being. Dharma also invites us to see beyond ourselves. In our interactions with others, we can practice generosity, patience, and understanding. It might be as simple as holding the door open for someone, listening without interrupting, or offering a smile to a stranger. These small acts of kindness create harmony in our relationships and remind us that we are all connected. Even when challenges arise, Dharma offers a path forward. If you make a mistake, it's not about punishment or guilt. Dharma teaches us to reflect, learn, and try again. Each moment is an opportunity to choose wisely, to align with truth and compassion. By practicing Dharma in daily choices, we create a life that is more balanced, mindful, and meaningful. It's not about perfection. It's about progress. One small decision at a time. These choices, though small, are the building blocks of a life rooted in peace and wisdom. Living in alignment with Dharma brings a sense of balance to our lives. Balance is not about having everything perfectly arranged. It's about maintaining harmony in the face of life's ups and downs. Dharma helps us find this equilibrium both within ourselves and in our relationships with others. Imagine your life as a set of scales. On one side are your responsibilities, your work, and your ambitions. On the other side are your inner needs, peace, rest, and connection. When these scales are out of balance, life can feel overwhelming or empty. Dharma teaches us to pay attention to these subtle imbalances and take steps to restore harmony. For example, if you're constantly busy and stressed, Dharma might guide you to pause and reflect. Are you giving enough time to care for your body and mind? Are you spending time with loved ones or simply being present in the moment? These questions help us prioritize what truly matters and avoid being swept away by distractions. On the other hand, Dharma reminds us that balance also requires effort and discipline. It's not about avoiding challenges, but facing them with wisdom and patience. When difficulties arise, whether it's a conflict at work or a personal setback, Dharma encourages us to respond calmly, learn from the experience, and move forward with a clear mind. Over time, this practice creates a life of resilience and inner peace. Dharma also connects us to something greater than ourselves. When we live in balance, we contribute to the harmony of the world around us. Our kind words and actions inspire others, creating a ripple effect of understanding and compassion. In this way, Dharma is not just a personal path. It's a way of contributing to a better world. As we conclude, I invite you to reflect on how you can bring Dharma into your life through your choices, your actions, and your mindset. Each step, no matter how small, leads toward a life of greater balance and peace. If you found this teaching helpful, I kindly ask you to support this channel by liking the video and subscribing. Your support helps share these teachings with others who might benefit from them. Thank you for being here, and may your journey be guided by wisdom, kindness, and harmony.